Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 8 chat.
Alright, it's episode 5 and there's no audience because everyone's got coronavirus.
Oh my god, I don't even want...
Just kidding.
It's terrifying, I don't even want to go there.
Everyone does not want the coronavirus.
Why are you wearing 2 pairs of glasses?
Because this is very important. I have to make sure I can see this.
Alright, well I'm glad they're taking precautions to keep everyone safe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's excellent and a great decision on their part.
Alright, so last time Chris replaced Hira with Michael on the block.
And it was a blindside.
All hell broke
for a few
loose.
people. But, I mean, it was for Michael, and he's the one who ended up on the block, so
Chris
pretty
is
pissed.
a liar. Chris is such a liar.
Maddie was very vocal following this power veto ceremony.
In an
You're an
annoying
effing
way.
liar! You're a liar!
JL beat up his shirt and threw his pillow. Ah!
Dang, that poor pillow.
Then Maddie's turn in the bedroom. Maddie, why didn't you gun for the veto?
Why didn't you gun for it?
Why didn't you do it? You're a liar. Chris, you're a liar.
Oh my god.
All right, now go talk to Chris.
Well, can
Don't
you
just
imagine?
tell the air Chris is a liar.
Could you imagine if she had won the veto and was convinced that Min Lee was going to go up, so she used it, and then Michael went up?
Oh my god.
That'd be so bad for her.
Well, she's sad. Her crush is on the block.
All right, well, she does go and talk to Chris. And
what happened?
She's pissed because she said, you told me 100% Min Lee was going to be the replacement nominee.
And no one likes that bitch. Why didn't you just get rid of her? That was harsh.
I mean, as far as she knows, everybody was saying that to her, so it's not like it came out of nowhere, but still, damn.
Then it was a real Jasmine to Jafar moment.
Well, because he said...
I'll never be loyal to you.
He said to her, basically, I was trying to take out Michael because I know you're into him, and if he's gone, then you'll be with me 100%.
I'll never be loyal to you.
Yeah, it was
We will
pretty
never
wild.
bow to you.
I can't believe he said that in the first place. And second of all...
who's full of himself?
I know. Actually, I can't even believe he thought that. And then second of all, I can't believe he said that.
I was waiting for him to say, well, you weren't even that hot anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so Chris asked to talk to Michael. Said, hey, want to talk?
Well, Michael's like, I don't really have anything to say to you, but if you have something to say to me, then fine.
I got something to say to you. You're a coward.
Yeah, he really set him up by number 1 being, you're a great guy. And Chris was like, I know. And then number 2 was, you're a coward. And he was like,
yeah. Oh, straight to the heart.
Yeah, that was quite a contrast there.
Yeah. And he was like, hey, you're accusing me of working with people in the house. What about you and Scary Kyle?
Yeah. So he's asking Chris, are you insecure? Like, what's going on here? Because he knows that, like, Chris has a thing for Maddie.
It's what the house wanted. The house everyone told me to put you up.
That's not exactly how it went down. But
well, he said, everyone talks shit about you. The entire house.
Yeah, Michael said this about Chris, to be clear.
Right.
I want you to know that.
And then Michael's like, so when did you decide you were going to put me up?
Yeah, because there's a lot of different stories flying around. Kyle's saying he didn't know at all. Some people are saying they found out right before the power veto ceremony. But Michael drags it out. Michael drags it out of Chris that he decided this days ago and lied about it.
3 days ago. You've known this 3 days ago, eh?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Bowie's being so cute right now.
He really is.
Oh my God.
Everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
So then Chris and JL have a talk, and
JL's playing it really cool.
Yeah,
you know,
he's like, yeah, I'm working with Mike.
He's making his position known that he's upset about this move, but he's also not freaking out because he's going to be here next week, and he doesn't want to be in trouble if an enemy wins HOH.
So he also says, what about you and Kyle?
I think he brought up Sheldon, too. He's like, you, Sheldon, and Kyle, like, you really think that Kyle and Sheldon are going to keep you around knowing that you're good at physical and mental competitions?
They're going to turn on you. They're not going to carry you to the end.
True.
And Chris is still sticking with his, it was a group decision. Everybody wanted it. It wasn't just me. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm nice. I'm a friend.
Well, JL wants to know, if I'm the target next week, do I have a chance?
Stab me in my front, not my back.
Tubular.
Right? So, JL and Kyle have a chat, and Kyle freaking denies...
Deny.
He denies he's working with Chris, and he said, yeah, I'll vote for Michael if you can get the rest of the house to vote for Michael, but I'm voting with the house.
He even swore on his kids at one point that he was going to vote for Michael to stay if he went up on the block.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, well, Big Brother said, enough of this BS.
We need a break.
We have some real BS here. Put on your bathing suits. It's like 4 degrees Celsius outside.
What is that like 40 Fahrenheit? Somebody help.
Yeah. Get your asses outside because we're going to pretend that it's summertime. Mm-hmm. You're probably going to get frostbite. The last four people standing get a treat from Summer Fresh. Oh. And it was freaking raining outside.
That sucks.
And they had, the outdoor hot tub area, like, all set up like it was...
With floaties and stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.
At least the hot tub was open. I wonder what temperature it was set at.
I mean, how long can you stay in the hot tub, though?
I don't know. The feeds were down for a long time that day, so...
How long can you be David Blaine in the hot tub?
Not that long.
Did you see how bad he was when he came out?
Oh, that was so gross.
Disgusting.
That was a long time ago. Damn.
It was. All right, so I believe the show said this shit's taking too long.
Way too long. The fans are getting restless waiting for the feeds to come back. We need to wrap this up.
All right.
Can we wrap this up?
Throw balloons at each other.
If you drop your balloons, you're out.
Yeah, so...
Your water balloons.
The winners were Hira, JL, Michael, and Angie. Angie's on the show?
Angie?
Who's Angie?
She did even have, like, a line tonight or two.
Oh, yeah.
She had a few lines tonight.
Yeah, at the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw her chowing down. We actually saw her voting later on, too, which was exciting.
Angie! I love that for you.
I know. So JL and Michael use this little picnic
opportunity
with potato salad and fried chicken and whatnot to campaign to Hira and Angie.
Yes, because they are not really locked down in a set alliance at this point, and they could be really important in this week's vote. So they're like, hello, work with us. We'll be loyal to you. It'll be great. Good times.
Angie, Kyle mentioned your name.
I think he did, but like as a pawn.
Are you in the house? All right, so Brooke has Sheldon, Kyle, Vanessa.
Brooke is in a lot of alliances right now.
Yeah, so they're talking in the kitchen rather loudly, and Ming Lee is on the staircase, skulking around. She overhears Kyle talking about his alliance, and she tells Mike, it's not looking very good for you right now.
Well, going into this, she has a plan.
Well, she has a vendetta against Kyle.
Right, of course. But she is such a good schemer. Mm-hmm. She comes up with this plan. She's telling Mike, it's not looking good for you. I don't think you have the votes. However, if you call a house meeting tonight and tell everyone that you're going to be targeting Kyle if you stay.
Or you'll kill him.
No. Then you might have a chance to stay. Like, this is your last ditch effort here.
Yeah.
Make it happen. So she's trying to get Mike to call out Kyle because she wants public opinion to totally be against Kyle.
Right.
So that when the time comes, she can get rid of Kyle.
Right.
And people will go along with it.
Mm-hmm. So Mike goes along with it, and he calls out Kyle. And they get into a, BBUS 21 screaming match.
I wouldn't call it a screaming match. They had raised voices.
For polite Canadians.
Well, for Canada, this is a brawl.
Exactly. In America, not so much.
This is a polite conversation.
Yes.
No. It got a little heated.
He brought up the fact that Kyle had swore on his family.
Basically,
says, I have no integrity.
Mike keeps bringing up, you have no integrity, you have no morals, I can't believe you lied to me, blah, blah, blah. And Kyle is, like, incredulous about this, because he's like, I'm just playing the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not voting for you, so F off.
Yeah, he said,
Basically.
I'm not going to vote for you because I heard that you've been throwing my name around in your campaign, saying that you're going to come after me, which is true. I mean, I see both sides of this.
Yeah.
But he's also reminding Mike, I was not the HOH this week. Chris was. I was not the one that put you up on the block.
Kyle is playing very sloppy, though.
Oh, yeah. He's a mess.
All right, so it's the first eviction vote. I mean, and this is like 15 minutes before the end of the show. We're getting the Arissa check-in.
There was so much scheming this week, and just like the tip of the iceberg made it onto the show because there just wasn't time.
So Arissa said, all right, kids, I'm going to need you to lip sync for your life.
Yep.
Now, really, just tell me why you should stay. Brooke said, everything's great. Vote to keep me. And,
Cool.
and Mike said, I'm a soldier. And I will kill Chris, Vanessa, and
Don't
Kyle
say that!
if you keep me in the
Don't
house.
say that. He said he's going to use his charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
That's right.
And he's going to go after the heads of the snake, Chris, Vanessa, and Kyle.
Ooh,
so
a
he
three-headed
called them
snake.
out. Yeah, he called them out by name.
Yes. Call me by your name. So the vote went down 9-3, and Mike is evicted.
You know what? I'm glad that his allies decided to throw him those votes still.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, we'll see like, oh, I know this person's going, and even though it's like my best friend, I'm going to vote them out because I don't want to stick my neck out there.
I don't see what harm there would be, though, in voting, because everybody knows you're in a clique with
Like,
them.
honestly, it wouldn't have made a difference for the three anyway, so I'm
No.
glad that they just like went with it and voted for him to stay anyway.
Right. So Arissa, well, first of all, Michael dipped and made out with Maddie at the top of the stairs.
And he's all, peace, and he makes out with her, and everybody's like, woo!
Yeah, get some. And then he comes out and Arissa says, I wish I had an audience for you. And then that was the end of it. She didn't even say,
Well,
like,
It would be kind
I'm
of a long
protecting you.
discussion here to be like, this is why we don't have an audience.
could've been
Don't
like,
freak out.
"Coronavirus."
But,
I mean, I'm sure he's heard of it, right?
well, I think coronavirus was already like a conversation before they went in
Yeah.
the house, but I don't know that they have any idea the scope of it at
Or
this point.
did they tell them
I don't think
before?
so because I didn't hear anybody talking about it. Oh, you mean before the show?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know.
right before the
Maybe.
they
We'll
taped.
see if they talk about it on the feeds tonight,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, because they were probably like, I didn't hear an audience out there.
I don't know.
All right, so Arissa and Michael have a chat. She said, what the hell happened? And he said, Arissa, Mommy, no one would stand up to the snakes. So then they had the goodbye messages, and Kyle was a real dick.
Yeah, he was.
I'm the puppet master, you're welcome.
I would not be sending a message like that so early in the season.
What if there's a jury buyback?
What if somebody comes back?
Or like a buyback?
Yeah, what if somebody comes back?
Chances are, because that other guy quit, that there probably will be somebody coming
Maybe
back.
it's supposed to be a supersized season.
So then Ming Lee says, I am in control of the house.
I orchestrated this whole thing.
Who's lying?
Ooh!
Maddie said, Wah, I miss
I miss
you
you
already.
Maddie, why did you gun for it?
Chris is a liar.
I don't mean to laugh at her, but like, it's just the way that she said it.
It's a lot. The baby voice really
a
sells
lot.
it. Really sells it. All right, so it's time for the HOH comp, which Canada will show us 5.4 seconds of before we cut away to the end credits.
Yes.
So it's called Slippery When Wet, and there are thousands of slippery wet balls in the middle of the backyard.
The Crisco covered area.
So they have to slip and slide and fill up other people's tubes to get them out.
Okay. So you have to get 10 balls into somebody's
Right.
tube for them to be eliminated. Here's my thing. Okay, I love this competition. I love the idea of it. I don't know that I love the placement of it so early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, yes, I like it because it's like showing where people truly lie.
Yeah.
But I also don't like it because it kind of leads to a steamroll situation because you know the three evictors, Michael's allies, have no chance to win this. Everybody's going to gang up on them.
Yeah.
There's no way any of them can win, which means we're not going to get a great power shift, I feel like.
I would have preferred to have seen this competition play out like the one at a time. You know, everybody lines up and they go around
so that everybody can really see what's going down. So, like, on Christmas morning, instead of everyone opening their presents all at the same time, one person opens it.
Right. So it's like, oh.
Everybody's watching to see what you will do.
That's right.
Everyone's looking at you.
Josh Gad. All right, so
wait, what?
It's the first 4 eliminated that are going to be the have-nots, and
sorry, evictors.
It's so funny that Jamar actually put one in Ming Lee's 2.
My God. What is up with those 2?
One that we saw. It could have been more than one. Could have been more.
What is up with those 2?
So, Maddie was out first.
You knew that was coming.
Before the show ended, but she was the only one that we saw.
Oof, that's 2 weeks in a row, have not for her.
Yeah. So then the show ended, and you wanted to make a note of that they did not use the info from the arrival/departure board.
Yeah, if you guys haven't been watching the spoilers, Big Brother put this arrivals and departures board in the Expedia Lounge, and everybody was studying it, thinking that it was going to be part of the HOH competition, and it wasn't. Like, I mean, it's
so funny because that just gives me flashbacks to last season when Dane had all of the boxes memorized and everything, and that was such a big thing, and it was nothing.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be used in a future competition, or it could be in a twist, or it could be nothing. You never know.
Might be nothing.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So let us know your thoughts.
I think it's a vehicle for Marsha the Moose.
It could be something like that.
Marsha?
We're waiting for the feeds to come back, and if you guys don't want to wait until tomorrow's spoiler to find out who won HOH, come back to today's spoiler. Yeah, we'll put it in the info for today's spoiler when we find out.
All right. And that's it, kids. Until next time, much love.